Wait, I remember what the other thing is, because someone was just talking about it. But all right, so y'all, apparently, right? DJT leaked some text message. You would be an idiot to believe that that's what that was. You would be an idiot to believe that that was actually a text message from the Mandarin. Are you crazy? Y'all, let's look at this text message, okay? All right, y'all, let's get our thinking caps on, okay? So let's review this. First of all, if you were sending a text message to a person, do you have to address it with their name? All right, so let's just say that this doesn't go to just her. Maybe it's a group message, right? Let's review the rest of this. Now, I need you to remember who we're talking about. We're talking about the functionally illiterate man who cannot read things in public and who definitely can't say big words. Let's take a look. All right. So it says, Pam, I have reviewed over 30 statements and posts saying essentially, can we pause here? Can we pause here? Do we need to go any further to know that this is the same text message writer as Taylor's? It may not be in as archaic of a speech, but it is most certainly not in the Mandarin speech. Can we just pause here for a second? Do you hear that? That's called fluidity. That's called coherence. That's called, he ain't got that. Let's continue though. I have reviewed over 30 statements and posts saying that essentially, same old story as last time, all talk, no action, nothing is being done. What about Comey? Adam Shifty Schiff, Letitia. Is he really going to spell her name correctly? Wait, let me double check. Which one is he talking about? Okay, now, he did spell it incorrectly because it's two T's, right? However, it's still too close to being phonetically correct. Do we not remember that this guy is functionally illiterate? And as I am recording this, I see 222. This is confirmation. Come on, y'all. Let's put on these thinking caps. Let's get our handy dandy notebooks. Let's actually use some common sense. And we continue. They are all guilty as hell, but nothing is going to be done. So this is an entire quote of things that he's supposedly hearing from other people. First off, let's just continue. Then we almost put in a Democrat-supported U.S. attorney in Virginia with a really bad Republican past. Really? I know they tried to go elementary with the really bad thing, but this is not how that man talks. Come on, y'all. We've had an entire administration of this man. And then we've had 10 years worth of his text. Don't we know how he talks by now? We've seen him before cameras. I'm not talking about these last couple months because we're not going to get into it. Let's continue. A woke rhino who was never going to do his job. That's why two of the worst Dem senators pushed him so hard. That's why. Because this man does cause and effect. Yeah, that's exactly what he does, right? He even lied to the media and said he quit and that we had no case. This, y'all, is way too coherent. There's cause and effect. There is transition. What? Be effing for real. But let's continue. Because we're so stupid that we think this man wrote this. Okay, and by the way, this is a text message. They are trying to 25th him. They are trying to 25th him. Continue. No, I fired him. And there is a great case. And many lawyers and legal pundits say so. Lindsay Halligan is a really good lawyer and likes you a lot. We can't delay any longer. It's killing our reputation and our credibility. Y'all know what? I was joking about this possibly being the same person as Taylor's writer. I don't know if I'm joking anymore. We can't delay any longer. It's killing our reputation and credibility. Because, yeah, that's what he's concerned about. They impeached me twice and indicted me 5 times over nothing. Justice must be served now. President DJT, which he does not address himself as. He loves his name. He will not abbreviate it. We're supposed to believe this is a text message. We're supposed to believe this actually came from this man. We're supposed to believe that this very clearly written be effing for real. Be effing for real. Like, how stupid do they think we are? And you think he's just going to call her Letitia? Come on, she's a black woman. You know he's going to dig a little deeper for that one. Be effing for real. And just in case we don't know what they're aiming for, they made sure to put it at the end. They impeached me twice. I wouldn't want them to do it a third time. Be effing for real. I will say it again, and I will stand by it. Nothing said on social media is to ever be taken seriously by anybody in office as edict, as law, as policy, as strong arming. Nothing written on social media should ever be considered an edict, an order. Nothing should ever be taken that seriously by anyone in any position of authority or execution, ever. They are trying to 25th him, or they're trying to push for the peachiness. They are setting this man up because he is too sickly to do anything about it. They don't fear retribution from him because he's too sickly to do anything about it. Just in case you didn't know this, every single leader has an imposter, a double. Do what you will with that information, but every single leader has one. Who do you think we've been seeing? Why do you think they allowed him to just say hate, 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 hate all throughout this memorial thing? Yet they're coming after hate speech? Come on, y'all. They're trying to 25th him. If we can't get him peachy. Or if the Grim doesn't come and do its job. Be effing for real.